You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Live. Well, I think we remember when Drew Brees broke the all-time passing record, they stopped the game. There was an on-field actual ceremony, celebration. They delivered a laminate sheet of paper recognizing the event right there on the field. I remember the game was shut down for several minutes to honor Drew Brees. Well, just so happens, most likely, the GOAT, Tom Brady, will break that record, Drew Brees' record, tonight on NBC when he faces the Patriots back in Foxborough. Well, the Patriots have decided we're not doing all that during this game. Wow. Or they're not going to allow it, but they have come out and said via Florio, they're not stopping this game. There's going to be no real celebration. There's going to be no real ceremony for TB12. I don't know what to think about this. I mean, it shows that there could still be some real animosity between these teams. Now, TB12, by the way, Tom Brady has released 2 videos, both called Homecoming. One came out a few minutes ago. I may do a reaction to both of them in a minute, put them back on this channel. The second one is really good. Really good. So, let's get to this article. Patriots will only, quote, pause the game when Tom Brady sets career yardage record. Is this Belichick throwing shade at Brady? When Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady throws for at least 68 yards on Sunday, technically, there will be no laminated sheet of paper from a white-gloved David Baker or anyone else. David Baker is the guy that delivers the You're in the Hall of Fame news. Via Adam Schefter of ESPN.com, the Patriots plan to, quote, pause to acknowledge the achievement. The game won't be stopped, however, for any ceremony. In 2018, when former Saints quarterback Drew Brees set the current record of 80,358 yards, wow, in New Orleans, the game stopped for a ceremony, a celebration, and yes, a laminated sheet of paper. Brees will actually be present for tonight's game. It would be even more memorable moment for it to happen between the two of them. If it's going to happen, it needs to be quick. The game will not be shut down. On the surface, and this is Florio giving his opinion, on the surface, that may be a strategic mistake by the Patriots. And I got to be honest, I'm not sure I think I agree with Florio on this, to be honest with you. As we've said all week, they improve their chances of winning if they can cut through the cyborg layer and get to the human being within Brady. Stopping the game and giving him an ovation and hoping the moment hits him as he's getting ready to continue to play, unless the 68th yard comes on, say, a 62-yard touchdown, would be the smartest move. Although Schefter's report doesn't mention it, it wouldn't be surprised to know that Brady specifically requested that no big deal be made when he gets to 80,359. Okay, that may be. We don't know if this is from the Patriots or if it's from Brady, I guess. From his perspective, he shouldn't want any sort of pomp and circumstance. The robot must remain robotic until the game ends and he turns the battery off. Presumably, at that point, we'll see a human moment from Brady, unless Nick Foles somehow ends up in the building, because we know that whenever Brady loses a game with Nick Foles present, Brady hightails it to the locker room. Okay, I guess that's a shot at Brady. I don't know. So, the way this originally came out and it was read was, this was the Patriots not willing to shut down the game. But it's being said that it could be a request from Tom Brady not to shut down the game. I think maybe that feels a little more accurate. Like that may be really what's going on here. Tom Brady said, I don't want a big deal to be made. It's interesting, though, with these videos that he's got coming out. This game is absolutely in Tom Brady's head. It is. It should also be recognized that, look, he not only is showing it with 2 videos, this is affecting him. It is, okay? Even Tom Brady, you claw through the Terminator-like ectoskeleton that's all over him, or whatever they call it, and get down to the Robert Patrick T-1000 part, because I just assume that he just liquefies himself, and because he's never hurt, etc., etc. He's thinking about this game, or he wouldn't release these 2 videos the way they had, both of them entitled Homecoming. Okay, so this is emotional. We knew it would be, but we didn't know if we would see any of it, right? Because Tom Brady he's so tunnel visioned to a goal, right, that we didn't know we'd see any of it. I feel like I need to give a prediction for the game, so I will. I'm going to call it now. Buccaneers 35, Patriots 30. I think this game's going to be closer than people think, but there's a caveat here. Every time Brady has played, in a lot of cases, somebody that's been involved with the Patriots, like Brian Flores or, Matt Patricia, this is a big one. When Patricia was coaching the Lions, they sucked. But Brady went in there and played them, and that Detroit team beat the hell out of the Patriots. And Brady's numbers were trash. Absolute trash in that game. Patricia had come up with a defensive game plan to really mess Brady up. Nobody expected the Patriots and Brady to lose to the Lions, who stunk that year, and the Lions blew them out. Okay? So that's something to keep in mind going in. I'm going to call it. I think Mac Jones is going to look good tonight, hopefully. Maybe the moment will be too big for Mac Jones. We don't know. But I'm calling it 35-30 Buccaneers. But Bill Belichick's, he's Emperor Palpatine. Okay? He may bring some Sith magic out. And, would it absolutely floor me if the Patriots took this game? No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't shock me at all if he came out, had a game plan, and the Buccaneers scored 14 points in this game total. You just never know with Belichick. Sometimes these are the kind of games he absolutely thrives on. So we'll find out. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.